becoming a regular.
All right.
Bring up Mr. Happy Camper.
Hey! You press record on there? Yeah, you press record on
there. I remember this microphone, so a moment of silence as we pray. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things that I can, and of course, the wisdom to know the difference. Now that the praying is out of the way, let's get ready for some Lions football. Yay! They're kicking off their 2023 season tomorrow, and it's going to be a wonderful year. I have faith in the Lions. They've never let me down. And I've been a fan since, probably 1964. And I love the Lions. The Lions to me is kind of like when I was a teenage boy and I would go to the school sock hop dance, and the pretty girl would come up and she would say yes when I asked her to dance in the slow dance. And she'd cut up real close and grind on me, and you know what happens to a 14, 15-year-old boy with a pretty girl grinding on him in the slow dance? Yeah, that's right. I was ready to go and I thought I had a chance. Well, you know, as time went on, I did get the chance. And we actually had some sex, and it was great, and it was wonderful, and this woman or girl was the aspiration of all my dreams. Just like the Lions. You know, she never failed to let me down and break my heart and destroy me. And the Lions, I love them. I hope they do well, but I'm old enough now to know that, yeah, expect good things and prepare for the worst, because if it's a possibility of fuck up a good thing, the Detroit Lions, they got that down to a fucking science. And in fact, there is so much hope and dreams in Detroit. Tomorrow night, part of the pregame show on Channel 4 is going to be Wayne motherfucking Fonts. Shit, I thought he died like 10 years ago, but I guess he's still alive. And he's been talking about the Lions. Well, the Lions are great, and hopefully they won't disappoint any of us, but I'm not putting a dime on them. Anyways, I got some good news and some bad news yesterday. What do you want to hear first, the good news or the bad news?
Bad news.
Well, the bad news is that somebody whom I thought I could trust and was honorable and wouldn't let me down, he's trying to fuck me out of $18,750. And I found that out yesterday when I showed up at work, where I knew he would be, because he had blocked my phone 3 weeks ago, and I would call him, he would never answer the phone. So I showed up yesterday morning, got out of my car, and it looked to me like he was reaching for a gun. Said, don't come around me at work, and then I asked him, blah, 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 you're going to be a man, pay your debt, and he didn't say shit to me, and I just fucking walked away. Now, I'm probably going to have to write off that $18,750, but, you know, that's what life is. It's full of hopes and dreams, and sometimes they come true. And generally, if you're trusting somebody to pay you, and you think they have honor, and they will do the right thing, it'd be kind of like all the people who voted for fucking Donald Trump, and you thought that he was going to do great things. He's a failed businessman and has destroyed everything he's ever been in charge of. But, you know, let's hope for things to happen. And you know what? He's not going to go to prison, because I wish that motherfucker would. In fact, I would love to see him in prison with Suge Knight and who's that other motherfucker? Bobby Brown? You know, imagine if you got Donald Trump, Suge Knight, and Bobby Brown, and they decide to form a gang. Who do you think's going to be the bitch in that equation? It sure as shit ain't gonna be Suge Knight, that's for damn sure. Cause that motherfucker don't dick around. He's gonna hold you down, he's gonna beat you, he's gonna treat you just the way Donald Trump treats every wife he's ever had. Anyways, I'm not gonna talk too much about that motherfucker, cause I hate his guts and he's wrecked my life. In 2016, when we had the solar eclipse, and we have pictures of Donald Trump staring at the solar eclipse, I knew right then that this world was going to hell. And I decided, you know what, I'm just going to keep doing everything that I'm supposed to be doing, and good things are going to happen. Yeah. And my truck kind of blew up, and it cost me about $400 to keep it moving. But anyways, the good news about yesterday is I got my full Social Security. Now I have Medicaid. I'll be 65 in November. And I'm going to get me, $895 every month. Woo! That's what you get when you retire from a career of crime and drug using. And you know what? I'll take it because I have no other fucking choice. I have to accept the way I used to live my life, even though I've been betrayed by everybody who's supposed to have my back and care and love and protect me. Well, when my father was strangling my mother when I was 10 and I came home early, at least I got us out of being a Dateline story. Now just the rest of my life transpired after that, and my father was never a hero. In fact, that motherfucker didn't tell me he was proud of me until I was 55 years old. And in 2017, I went and seen him. His birthday is May 7th. I see him on May 8th. And this man is living in a house covered with pictures of my mother on the walls. And he's telling me in the morning, I don't remember what your mother looks like. Dad, she's everywhere. She's there, she's there, she's there. And he's sitting at the kitchen table eating a bowl of cereal. And I says, here, let me help you. I'm just going to start screaming and yelling at you about nothing, and you didn't do anything. And he goes, oh, now I remember. And it hit me right away. But later after that, I remembered, holy shit. This is a man who tried to murder the woman he was with for over 60 fucking years. He committed a heinous crime, but I was only 10, and it was the 60s when I called the cops. I'm like, Dad? We didn't do that back in those days. We didn't call the police on anybody back then because that's what we did. If your old man's gonna beat your ass or beat your mom's ass or beat everybody else's ass, you don't call the cops on him. You accept it and you move on. And I'm gonna try to make at least one person in here smile, and it's that woman right there, Wombo the comedian. I'm shutting the fuck up, and you can come on next. Thank you very much.
Keep going for Happy Camper, huh? We're getting a good reaction. I like that. And you know, one thing I don't normally admit this, but my full-time day job is as a lawyer. And you know, one thing because people don't like lawyers, right? It's like being a dentist. Like whenever I tell people I'm a lawyer, they think all I do is what? Lie, cheat, and steal.
And you get paid for it. Outstanding.
Yeah, but I don't cheat.
You just lie and steal.
Yeah. And so I'm at this bar. Anybody been to Toledo? There's a bar there called Todd's. It's a pretty cool place. It used to be by the old Connections Comedy Club, which is no longer there. And I'm there after a show, and I'm talking to this lady. And I thought we're hitting it on pretty good. But as soon as she finds out I'm a lawyer, she cops an attitude, right? She's like, oh my God. Would you defend a rapist?
Yes.
I'm like, Cupcake, come on. There's a reason why doctors don't operate on themselves. Can I buy you another drink? I know, that's over your head.
Yeah,
that's okay.
man, that's too educated.
Jesus. You know, oh well, we'll bring up our next comic. And I'm going to pronounce her name wrong.
Not
but I'm gonna try and pronounce it right. Where are you from, ma'am?
Detroit.
From Detroit?